Hello, everybody. Welcome to Backlog Backstage, whatever what is it called, show?
Bonus.
I
Bonus
don't think that's
stage.
what it's called.
Oh Christ!
Oh, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done an intro in a while, but despite that bumpy opening, we have quite the show. We have quite the content packed in for you here today.
Unlike
We got
previous
trailer
weeks,
talk.
we thought about what's gonna happen during this episode.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got trailer talks. We got a house tour, if you can believe it. We got what else we talking about? Game awards. That's something that happened recently in the gaming sphere of news. So we're gonna talk about those. We got lots of stuff for you.
Isn't the live format great? We just gotta fucking roll. We're not even on the tracks. We're trying to fucking find the tracks, and we're live. This is why this is great. I'm so excited. I got my puppet in the background. We got the boys. We're all here. We're not gonna do introductions. You can go fuck yourself.
To be fair, I maybe should have learned the name of the show before we started.
Timo, you are
That would've been
currently
a good
showing
place to
Zack
begin.
Snyder's Twitter page.
more
I
interested than any of
legitimately
us.
don't know how I've done this.
Oh,
Huh?
go follow. Zack
Aha!
Snyder if
There
you
we go. I
haven't
figured it
already.
out.
For some
Friend of the
quality
show,
cringe
Zack Snyder.
content.
Yeah,
friend of
I'd
the
also
show.
like to shout out to Tanner Dykstra, who claimed he hasn't done an intro in a while, and I think he did it 2 weeks ago.
A while is
That's a long time
relative.
ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks
I
is
didn't do it 2 weeks ago. What are you talking
I think you've
about?
done one recently. That's the thing that's.
I haven't done one since like the
giggle
first
internally.
time I did it, which was more than 2 weeks ago.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Fucking someone in the chat, confirm or deny either of our statements.
Check up on that, please.
One of us is right.
Mm-hmm.
One man is right. One man is wrong.
Where do we want to start though? We've got some topics. Do we want to get the
Yeah.
house tour out of the way, so we don't have to deal with this technical difficulty shenanigans in the middle of the show?
Yeah,
Right.
why not?
All right, so we're gonna do
So,
something special.
So to preface, Tucker and I moved into a new house. I feel like we discussed this at some point. We discussed
Last week.
we discussed why our other rooms were bare walled and bare breasted.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, we moved in. As you can see, I have my clothes hanging up behind me. Oh, hang on, I forgot one thing. Excuse me.
Put it up! Put it up!
Put it
There
up.
he is, ladies
There
and
it
gentlemen.
is.
Introduction. Lint roller owner. Oh,
There we go.
The lint
Tanner
roll.
Dykstra, the lint roller owner.
All right.
I have a passion for modern art, as you can see, and
As you can see.
I just like to make that known.
Okay,
Yes.
Tucker, you want to get on the mobile camera device?
Yeah, so we're doing something special. I'm gonna join on Discord on my phone, and we're gonna see what happens. It might not go well, but we're gonna find out. All right.
So while
Well-
this is happening, I was instructed by Timo to vamp, and I was quickly afterwards told what vamp means. But it doesn't look like I can do that at all because Tucker is back already.
Look
That
at
worked
this.
so much better than I thought it would.
Hello. All right, but
Look at
aren't you
that.
gonna switch it so I'm big?
Tucker wants to be big.
Hell
Tucker's
yeah!
big.
First time in my life.
Look
Wonder
at
if
that.
people want it.
Oh, I gotta-
Alright.
I gotta cover him
Now
up.
we've got two of them.
I get a little. Here's a
Oh.
little.
Put
Don't
Zack Snyder's
talk
Twitter
about-
back over him.
Yeah,
Huh?
put Zack Snyder's Twitter on.
Wait, no, that's way too. Oh God,
Okay.
where is it? I just got a nice
Oh,
picture
I-
of Tanner.
oh.
Wait, wrong one.
We have to start with my room
Hey.
because that's where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, we've doubled the amount of handsome
Okay.
devils along the side here.
Okay. All right. Woo. We're gonna do a setup.
Wait, but
reveal.
don't use. Turn your phone to
I
the
did
side.
it, I did.
Okay,
Okay. There you go. There you
Okay.
go.
Ready?
Great. Yes.
Setup reveal.
Look at that.
Wow.
There we go. We got
Sexy.
my PC. We
Nice.
got my monitor, my laptop, and there's my classic studio lighting.
Classic studio lighting.
That's
My
the jack off
microphone.
Kleenex right there.
That's a conspicuously placed tissue box.
Yeah. We got my bed
It's made. Holy crap.
conspicuously set next to my tissue box.
Yeah, of course.
We've got my thing.
Oh wow, that looks great.
Tucker's
I really
things.
like how Tucker's things look.
Yeah.
My things include, of course, the time bomb
Uh-huh.
from the seminal classic 2020 short film directed.
The best short film of 2020 is Time Bomb.
Can you show us
Yeah.
out your window?
Sure.
That's our garage roof and then our neighbor's house.
Oh, the neighbors. Tucker's got the neighbor's eye view.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, doesn't everyone? If you look out a window and you see a neighbor's.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
We got my other stuff, including but not limited to a monitor hooked up to game console.
Wow.
Ah.
Isn't that your
which
old
I can
monitor?
play- That's just a random monitor. I think I got that from one David Jenkins at a garage sale where he's like, you can have it for free.
Nice.
That is where the rats usually go.
We moved the rats.
You'll see there's a little bit of an empty space there because the rats are loud and annoying, and so they're chilling out in the hallway. Tanner, mute yourself for a second.
Oh, okay.
Just so there's no echo. We're gonna look at the rats for a second. All right.
Look at those rats.
Here we see. We've got Tanner Dykstra working, a hardworking man. The stream's screwed up.
Oh, it's all bungled. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I bungled it.
We'll say goodbye.
Okay. We didn't get to see Tanner's tissue box though.
Yeah, where's Tanner's tissue box?
I don't have a tissue box in it. I have my lint roller.
You got the lint roller?
You got the lint roller. That's good enough.
We got his only vinyl. He has one.
You've got one vinyl. I have
Led Zeppelin 4.
Led Zeppelin 4. Whose car is that?
Tanner's car.
That's a nice car, dude.
Nice truck.
Yeah.
That's a nice truck.
And we've got the front yard, although you can't really see it because it's fucking...
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear God.
Oh, they broke their shit.
What the hell's happening?
Oh, God.
I think, Tanner, you can unmute now.
Oh.
But they're still in there, right? There's no fucking rat escaping.
No, there's no rat.
No, they're just...
But
Okay.
are they going to eat your tarantula? Is your tarantula going to eat them?
No,
Oh my God.
The tarantulas are up there.
Oh, what's in the bottom?
What's what?
What's in the bottom of the cage?
They're stuff.
Oh, it's the two-part
I just hear some clanking, and I look over, and one of them is like doing this with the top thing running from end to end.
We've got the bathroom. Very small bathroom, barely big enough to use.
It's cozy. It's cozy bathroom.
Yeah, it fits our stuff.
Yeah,
we've got my Spider-Man socks.
Nice.
He's got Spider-Man
Some good
pants
stairs.
and socks.
We've got my lovely legs. This is the content.
We're gonna get an Anna shout out here in about 2 seconds.
Oh well, I think we've got Anna on the futon, which is currently set into bed mode because we were watching it last night. We've got the TV.
Nice.
And of course, well, we have the PlayStation 5, which happens to have a TV next to it.
Yes.
Holy crap, that thing looks giant.
The most
It's
important.
fucking huge.
It's very large.
Yeah.
It's unwieldy, for sure.
We've got the stop sign.
My stop sign that I painted.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Thing.
And I painted.
We got the movie collection. We got the Criterions.
And the Lord of the Rings. There you go. Everything you need.
Yeah.
And then other movies.
Yeah, but you don't need those.
We got a few other movies,
including VHS tapes.
Yeah, Tucker's got a small VHS collection.
Is that a dual?
Is that a VHS player you have?
Yes, there's a VHS player over here.
Wait, Tucker, what century do you live in?
Well, you know,
we went to a thrift store and Tucker found some VHSs and he wanted to buy them.
Here we have the cardboard.
Yeah, that's our cardboard room.
Sure.
The cardboard.
Yeah, and then other boxes.
Okay.
We're still mostly moved. We're like 90% moved in.
No, we have a bike.
Whose bike is that?
That's my bike.
It's a communal bike.
My uncle's bike, but he gave it to me.
Nice.
We've got a box just full of trash.
More of the cardboard.
Sure.
Yeah,
no other place that should be.
Stuff. It's extra.
Absolutely not.
At least
we
haven't seen the kitchen yet. Whoa, the kitchen's big, dude.
This is a house, Timo.
I guess yeah. I've been apartment shopping online recently, and apartments in Austin are tiny and have tiny kitchens.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we got this microwave.
With a metal rack inside. Hopefully that we don't put any other metal inside of this microwave. That'd be nice.
We've got the onion.
Oh yeah, we have an onion in our kitchen.
Oh good. Does it write news?
Oh, satirical news. Yes, it does.
Where's your refrigerator?
Right here. We passed it.
Oh, okay, good. We got to make sure we check out that. Cool. That's
well
stocked. Well stocked.
Good job,
lads.
Well stocked with, of course, as I chose, fruits, vegetables, healthy things for me to eat and no one else.
Yep.
Where's the hamburger helper?
Yeah,
get the hamburger helper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then there's the hamburger house.
Oh god, so much hamburger.
Right next to our giant boxes of pasta and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. And then snacks, and then you find the dungeon. Now that is the garage.
The garage.
Okay.
And then this is the back door, which I don't think we're ever going to use.
Oh, absolutely not.
But if you go down these,
That's for when you need to run from the feds. The back.
these
Mhm.
sketchy, gross steps. Look how nasty these things are. You come to the basement,
Oh.
which is a pretty nasty fucking basement.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Look at this
Look
basement.
at that grimy floor. Oh
We
yeah.
got this nasty fucking basement, but it came pre-installed with a washer and dryer.
Hey, you
so,
don't that
yeah.
you can't be guaranteed about that in all your places. So
Yeah. Got
I
this.
feel like Walter White's gonna chain someone up down here.
I feel like
but
we
then there's
should.
also this
Room.
Yeah.
wait,
We have it
just have a
furnished, as you
room.
can see.
It's fully furnished.
Yeah.
you guys should
With
you should hang
With
a
a pole and a
box-
rug.
a pole.
Hmm.
That's a prime home gym area, to be honest.
Oh
with you.
yeah.
Actually, that you are right. Too bad one of
You don't need to plug anything in
Nope.
because this room has no outlets.
Yeah,
This
you
room
look-
right here.
No outlets, except there's one up there.
Oh,
Hey.
that's neat.
That's an outlet. You can use an extension cord then to bring power to wherever you need.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
it's illegal
You
to
saw
have
one of
outlets like that. Actually, that's against like
Oh.
building code or something. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, honestly, I think that's about it. We don't.
That's it.
Can you go outside?
I guess so.
I want to see
Yeah.
what it looks like from the front yard, and then
Okay.
and then we're good.
Okay.
Can you show us something that could identify your street address?
Yeah.
Yes, if you would.
Well, I can show you the house number, but not. I don't. I think I would have to walk down the street to get the.
Can you also tell us the road and the zip code and the
Mhm.
address completely?
Yes.
I'll throw in my social security number.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll notice
Right, we
that
were
the
gonna
door
auction
was-
that off.
We
The door
were.
was left unlocked.
Yeah,
because Tanner
classic.
doesn't lock it after
Because
he
you
comes
live
in.
We're
live
all
in
here.
Lincoln.
We're here. Yeah. Well, first of all, no, but we're all home. There's 3 of us in the. We're not gonna get robbed. What's going on?
We got in front yard.
Left front yard. The truck.
Mhm.
That's a solid yard.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a Midwestern winter looking yard, but it's winter up
Yeah.
there. So
We got lots of space for Tucker to run around and play.
Tucker, Philip in the chat
Yeah?
saying that he appreciates that there's some color on the walls, even if it's gray.
Yes.
Yeah. So we also have the front steps here, which are interesting for a couple of reasons. Mostly because there are 6 pairs of handprints.
Hmm. Which we have headcanon to be that we have a dog that left those tracks for us.
But they're handprints.
That'd be an odd dog.
What?
Yes.
It's a human
Yes.
centipede looking dog.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's a dog with 3 pairs of legs that end in human feet.
Well, here's the thing. Tucker and I differentiate on how we imagined our mental image of this dog. Tucker
Of the
imagines
dog.
that it has Tucker imagines it's wide and has 12 hands.
Yes.
And
it
I
covers
imagine-
the entire length of the staircase.
And I imagine
wide.
2 sets of 6 or 2 sets of 3 on each side.
Yeah,
And a
and
very
I'm imagining
large
about
belly.
I'm imagining about half of that. So it just has 6 normal legs that end in human hands.
He's thinking of a wiener dog like that. I'm thinking of a fucking table
A
dog.
hamburger dog.
Yeah.
The wiener
A
dog versus the
hamburger dog.
hamburger dog.
Hot dog.
Where are
hot
the
dog-
invisible handprint things from Death Stranding?
Ah.
Yeah.
That's true. It could also be that.
BTs.
I do have to interrupt you. Philip has done some calculations, some math. Tanner, the last time you did the intro was in week 5, so it was a
Wow.
long time ago.
5 weeks ago. Get fucked.
7 weeks ago. It's week 12.
Oh, I can't do math, but get fucked anyway. Thank you, Philip.
Well, I'll take the L there. I'll take the L. I just had to do the tour, so.
Here we go. Turn off the lights. We got to conserve energy.
Hey, I don't want to be paying for excess electricity.
Very true.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Well, that was very fun. That was a great house
It was
tour,
an
Tucker.
educational tour.
You should become a real estate agent.
Oh,
Yeah. Tucker
What's
Hazel
that?
Real Estate.
He's eating his
Oh,
rat.
is he coming
He'll
back?
be back. He'll be back in a second. But now we got full
Yeah.
screen.
Look at
Oh,
this.
Big Tucker.
The last 14 minutes have had more content than the last 11 weeks combined.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like
Well, thus
There-
ends the house tour segment. Thank
There you
for
have
watching.
it.
Look at that.
We will be living here for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we have a 1-year contract, so
Yes.
Now here's the thing. Maybe we can hint at this, that I'm gonna be doing some traveling, and as it happens, around the new year, I live about due north by about 8 hours from Lincoln, Nebraska. So that's 1 full day's drive on the way down to Austin when I move. There might be some BLBRL content for your New Year celebrations.
yeah.
Oh my good God.
Depending on where I am, Tanner should be here.
I'll be here.
Me and Tanner
probably.
will bool.
Yes, indeed.
And we have been popping around the idea of getting Abram here somehow for some indiscriminate length of time. So
yeah,
who knows? Who knows?
I'm already spoken for fucking most of December. That's the thing. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I've signed myself up to work for what 40 hours a week until the
Holy
New Year.
shit!
Yeah.
Dear God.
Crikey. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning and 4 a.m. yesterday to work. Gotta love radio. You gotta be up early to get on to call to get it all running. Get the
Hit
airwaves.
that plug.
Get the blast. I'm not gonna
Bullet
plug
Train
it.
to Tokyo.
No, that's
I
my
like that.
cool. That's my cool radio show. This is my
Oh,
lame
yes.
commercial
This is
radio
the-
show that I get paid to do,
Oh,
where I get
okay.
to, broadcast.
Mhm.
not
This
cool
funds
things.
Ghost Train Tokyo or whatever.
Ghost Train.
Bullet Train to Tokyo, you fucking fake fan.
Ghost Train Tokyo, hell yeah!
Abrams my
Ghost
number
Train
one.
Tokyo. Ghost
Oh.
Train Tokyo is a cooler name. I'm sorry to say, but
That's a new Shinji Mikami game.
Yeah.
It's a deep cut
I would
Bethesda
like
joke.
to direct everyone's attention to the behind the scenes video planning Discord channel, where I have sent the link to our next topic.
Oh fuck.
The link
ah,
to our next topic,
of course.
which is, would you elucidate for us, Tucker?
2020 Game Awards nominees.
Wow!
yeah.
All right.
Oh yes.
I play
Now-
video games.
I do as well, and also
I've done
I don't
some.
know if any of you have done this, but you and everyone else in the chat who's watching this can vote on the 2020 Game Awards.
We
So
can
if you
vote.
go to this, what?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yes, you can go to thegameawards.com/nominees and not a sponsor, by the way. Jeff Keighley has not paid me.
Friend of the show, Jeff
Friend
Keighley.
of the show. But I think we might want to just talk about this because I think this is a fun thing. We, of course, are planning on doing the Superior Game Awards of our own. At some point, some format, who knows what's going on. I think we're going to be doing a Backlog Banter Game Awards.
Well, here's the thing. Most importantly, we have to figure out what they're going to be called. I'm using the affectionate and preliminary term, the backloggies, but I feel like we can come up with something better.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true. And if you're in the chat and you have ideas for what we might want to call this illustrious awards ceremony,
Yes.
Mhm.
leave a
I
comment.
want to call them the Jeffreys or the Keeleys, one or the other.
Oh, the Keeleys. That's
Oh no,
funny.
they should be. It would have to be the Keeleys. The
The
Keeleys.
Keeleys.
It's like 3 E's on the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Well,
Christ. But
so do we want to talk about the current nominees?
yeah,
All right.
What categories we're going to talk about?
yeah,
Or
there are a
about-
bunch of categories.
I
Probably
think
Game
we
of
should-
the Year is a
Let's
big
go
one.
right
Yeah,
down
Game
the
of the Year.
list. I got it pulled
Okay.
up here. Thoughts on the first ones?
The first one,
Hmm.
Game of the Year,
Yeah.
obviously a category that exists.
Yes.
Thank you, Tucker.
Uh,
How many of these have you guys played? Which ones have you played? And
I
which
have
one
played
haven't?
4.
I've played quote unquote. I haven't finished most of them, but I've touched 5 of them.
I've touched and played 0 of them.
I've only played
Solid.
Doom Eternal.
Mhm.
So, believe it or not, I've played a lot of Animal Crossing, and I've also played the 3 Sony games that are there.
Yeah.
I haven't finished Ghost of Tsushima, but I finished the other 2, and I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima currently. Haven't
Mhm.
played Hades. Was going to play Doom Eternal through Xbox Game Pass, but we'll get to that.
Oh, that's true.
It's a strong category.
Yeah.
I think so.
2020
These are all good games. There's not a
I would
bad
hope
one.
so.
There's not a bad one in here.
I feel like because this is what Tucker and I typically do for the Oscars, comparable awards ceremony. I think we should say what you would like to win and what you think will win, whether those be the same or not.
Okay.
Now here's the question: are these bets? Are we betting on this? And if so, what is the prize for winning?
The wager / punishment?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Or
glad
should it
that
be
I'm glad that when we were
last-
planning before this show, we were like, hey, should we talk about Tom and Jerry? Not, hey, should we plan what we're going to bet and wager when we talk about the
Well,
Game
yeah,
Awards
I-
nominees?
Well, you see,
honestly,
I'm a fan of negative reinforcement. So the winner shouldn't get
sure.
anything. Just the loser should lose really badly.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus. Well, we're gonna need to come up with what that is. But tentatively, a bad thing will happen to the person
Okay.
who gets the least amount
Mhm.
right.
Yes.
And I think going off of Timo, the just bad things happening to people, love that. If there's a tie for last place, the bad thing just everyone who gets last place gets that.
Yeah.
It's not split.
I agree.
There's not anything watered down. Everyone gets completely fucked if they get least.
Interesting.
Sure.
Well then,
Okay.
So
I will
does that mean
start
that what?
with my
Okay.
prediction. I'm going to have to remember this because I don't have anything to write down what I think about these. I think
Well,
Last of Us-
I'll watch through this again and write
Okay,
them down.
Yeah,
I
if only this
think-
could be up permanently somewhere.
I think
If it was being recorded, that'd be nice.
wow, yeah. I think Last of Us 2 is going to win. I don't know. I mean, geez, I've only played one of these games, so I feel like my judgment is just based on like crowd mentality. I like Doom Eternal. I think it's good, but it's not. From what I've heard about these other games, it's not the best. So
Yeah.
that's my.
Reasonable.
There you go.
So what's your personal? Are we gonna do personals or should we just go for bets?
I don't really have a personal because I haven't played them.
Well,
That's
I
right.
think he said that. I would assume that he thinks that Last of Us 2, but he hopes that he would hope for
As
Doom
a
Eternal.
fanboy, I would hope for Doom Eternal, but I really can't, say that that's going to win. So my
Okay.
vote is on Last of Us 2.
Sure.
Rapid fire, Tucker.
Last of Us 2. I mean, it really does have to win. In a perfect world, it would win as many categories as I would want to because, according to our Last of Us Part 2 review, Abram and I fucking love that game.
Yeah.
And Tanner and I were discussing what we think would win, and he was saying, "Oh, okay, well, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy, like these games did really well." But this is the critics voting.
Mm.
Last of Us Part 2 was controversial, but not really controversial with critics.
It was
So
lauded
that's
by
why
critics.
Yeah,
Critics loved it.
that's where my logic comes down.
Okay.
Tanner, what do you think?
For the sake of being different from the last two, I'm gonna say Ghost of Tsushima is going to win, and
Okay.
just because I played 0 of these games, I'm gonna say I hope Animal Crossing wins, because why not?
There you go. Tanner's vying for the major punishment with that pick.
Yeah.
And finally, Abram, what do you think?
Here's where it gets complicated. I've been thinking a lot about this because there is a lot that goes into this. Sure, it's the critics voting, but you got to think back to the Red Dead Redemption 2 God of War split, where God of War took it when Red Dead was the clear favorite. I obviously think that Last of Us Part 2 should win, but I don't think that his chances are as cemented as everyone else does. I think that you can't undercut the popular sentiment and cultural impact of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And you can't count out Hades. I think Hades is
True.
going to creep up on a lot of people, and I think those are the three that are really in
Hades
contention.
has been celebrated as a fun, great game recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that hit really differently with critics, and the fact that a game from Supergiant on that scale is up there says a lot. Then
True.
you look at Ghost, you look at Final Fantasy VII Remake. I loved both, but one is riding on nostalgia, the other is a pretty archetypical and excellent but archetypical open world game. And Doom Eternal, frankly, having not played it, feels like the odd man out. But I think, and I've been vacillating, but I think Animal Crossing will win. I want
shit.
Last of Us Part 2 to win. That's
Okay.
where I'm
Wow.
dropping
Okay.
my chips.
All right, there we go. Cool. Moving on to the next ones. We can just rapid fire through these.
Yeah. Doesn't require as much.
I don't really
discussion.
know how you determine game direction.
I think it's something about the creative vision and whatnot of the game.
Yeah, which is why Kojima tends to take it whenever he's around.
Yeah, but he's not nominated, so
True. Well, yeah, he put out a game last year. All right, Timo.
I have no clue. I'm gonna say Hades because it's got good. It looks different. Or maybe Half-Life Alex.
Solid.
I want a VR game to do well because I want VR to do well. Maybe that too. I don't know. I can't make up
Okay.
my mind.
I'll go next.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think it's going to come down to either Alex or Final Fantasy VII Remake because it takes a very strong vision for as fucked as the game was production-wise to make Final Fantasy VII Remake the game that it is now with how different it is. At the same time, having played Alex on my roommate's index, there is a lot that goes into making a VR game feel and play the way that that does.
Mhm.
But in the end, I'm going to lock in. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake will take direction.
There you go.
Okay. Again, having not played any of these, I'm gonna go Half-Life Alex.
Yeah, I'm also going Half-Life Alex. I think that the key word in this thing here, in this description, is innovation in game design. I mean, Half-Life Alex is. I mean,
Innovative.
personally, I'm rooting for Last of Us 2 because I do think it's innovative in quite a few ways. But I think Half-Life Alex is. I haven't played it, but from secondhand information, the most innovative VR game that's been made. So,
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Narrative for storytelling and narrative development.
I mean, it's Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Last of Us as well.
We'll have to agree on that one.
Okay, well, that's just a null then.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Yep. Okay, art direction.
Looking at the pictures that they selected, I'm gonna go with Ori because it's the prettiest picture.
I'm gonna say nope. It's not the prettiest picture. Hades is the prettiest picture.
Ah, interesting.
I'm going with Hades as well. I think Ori's going to get snubbed this year. It's one of my personal favorite games of all time, and that's the one I voted for. But I think Hades, this is a category to take. And that game does have fantastic art, so that's not a knock against it anyway.
I think that politicking does a lot for Ori's favor because it got snubbed for Game of the Year. So I think it could pick up some secondary categories. So that's a strong choice. I'm going to go with Ghost of Tsushima, partially because I think the art direction of that game is staggering. So that's partially my bias. I think what Sucker Punch was able to create with that Sony cachet is gonna push them over the top because I don't think it's taking Game of the Year. So I think it's gonna take other things like that. I'm going Ghost.
Interesting. Okay, best score. I haven't heard any of these.
This is where I think Ori wins.
Really?
Because Gareth Coker's a fucking god, dude. Gareth Coker deserves all the fucking praise they can get.
I have not heard.
Yeah, having not played it, I'm doubling down on Ori also. I think Ori's going to take that.
I'm going to say they gave it to Doom 2016, and they're going to give it to Doom Eternal.
Oh, did they? I don't remember that. But...
They did. So
sure they did.
There you go. And it's Mick Gordon. It's great. It's so hard. It's where you need to be angry. You listen to the Doom Eternal soundtrack.
Can I refrain from voting?
Tanner abstains from the Supreme Court decision.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Why don't we do, if you abstain, it's an automatic negative point. Might as well just put down a thing.
Just
okay,
yes.
Ori.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Audio design.
It's got to be Alex, right? There's a different attention to detail that comes with audio engineering for VR, and having played that, it's pretty incredible. If it had released earlier, I think Call of Duty Cold War should take it. That audio is fucking insane. And having played the other ones, I'm not too blown away of the ones I have played, so I'm going to go with Alex.
I'll agree with you there, Alex. Just because of the way VR works. Doom Eternal, the only game I've played on the list, is a good score, but is not a is just it works. I mean,
loud.
I guess it's loud, but that means it's fun. But it's I don't know. It sounds like a Doom game. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like it's supposed to.
Now here's the thing. I would put Resident Evil 3 up there, though I haven't heard much about its audio design. Like, if I'd heard more about that aspect of it, I do think horror games have a great chance in these kind of categories, because especially with things like Resident Evil 7, which had such strong audio design. I'm not sure how well this one did because I haven't heard that commented, but that one shouldn't be counted out of the running, especially because I don't think it's nominated for anything else.
It might have action adventure. I'm trying to look.
I don't think so, but I also don't think Last of Us 2 should be counted out. That game has some pretty gritty audio design in places, but yeah, I'm going with Alex as well.
Okay, Tanner, did you vote? You didn't vote.
Resident Evil, because you hear the big footsteps and that's scary.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashley Johnson.
Ashley Johnson from.
I recognize her name.
Okay.
I'm going Laura Bailey. Just to piss people off, but I think that'll happen. Also, Abby's performance fucking good.
There's a lot to be said for what Laura Bailey did to connect the audience to Abby from with all of the fucking baggage. I think in the end, when the dust settles, what Abby was able to do is really resonant. So I think it's going to go to Laura Bailey. Also, Ashley Johnson was as usual fine. And Miles Morales.
That's a very
fine.
soft hot take.
The lukewarm take right there.
The problem is, I think that a lot of these motion and voice actors are great, but they're just in so much that they come and they do their role. And I think part of it is with the characters animated, and part of the way that the characters written. And I just think that Abby comes out on top for me. Laura Bailey takes it.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Ashley Johnson as Ellie, just to split our vote to make it contentious.
Sure.
It's kind of an arbitrary pick.
Are we doing all of them? We
can stop at a certain point, but
okay. I was gonna say, should we do like impact and ongoing and things like
we could do impact and indie, and then
I think indie, impact, maybe mobile game.
I would like
support. VR's too obvious.
Like shout out innovation and accessibility. I don't think we need to vote on that, but I wrote about that for CBR. It's very cool. This is a new category this year. There's been a lot of excellent work done in this industry for true accessibility, not just lip service to accessibility. Ubisoft is doing incredible. Yeah, it's really robust. Ubisoft is doing incredible. They've got 2 nominations out of the 5, but I think Naughty Dog and Last of Us Part 2 should take it. The granularity there and the presets and everything is incredible. But shout out to all 4 teams represented. It's really awesome to see that nominated and to have Jeff Keighley actually acknowledge that facet.
It's also interesting to see Grounded there nominated, I believe, solely because of the Spider Slider. But I mean, that game's not even out, so it's just interesting to see.
I don't know what the Spider Slider is, but cool.
It's an arachnophobia mode, essentially.
Yeah,
it's an arachnophobia safe mode because the game takes place. You're a fucking little tiny, smaller than ant-sized person.
I know
so
what
they've
the
got an
premise is. Okay,
arachnophobia
I get what it is. That's cool.
Yeah,
it is cool.
But it is. I think that's the only major thing the game did for innovation or for accessibility, which is cool. But then that's the only reason why it's nominated. But compared to the accessibility in the other games,
I'm just looking at some of these others. Community support. I like how Apex Legends has progressed. They moved it to Steam. They bumped their player count up by expanding the accessibility, and it's like, it's a good game. It's fun. I don't know. I wouldn't vote for it or whatever.
Let's just do rapid fire on a couple of these other. I think we should cover a bunch of them.
Okay.
But let's just skip the esports one and content creator. Let's just do all the game ones.
Okay. Best indie. What do you think about these?
Where is that? We skipped impact.
Oh, the
games for impact.
Games for impact.
I don't know if any of you know any of these, but I'm personally thinking Tell Me Why just takes this for a fucking gazillion.
Tell Me Why has been lauded quite heavily for its representation of its transgender protagonist. It sounds like they did a lot of great research and then execution there, so I think Tell Me Why is going to take it, having not played them.
I like the look. I can't vote with any knowledge. This is a completely uneducated guess. I like the look of Spiritfarer. Just looks cool.
That one's also certainly up there. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with Timo on that because the picture caught my eye.
Yeah, it really makes me want to play it. That picture. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll.
It's on Game Pass.
It is. Yeah.
Cool. Well, ongoing. I don't really know. Is there a discussion here?
Should we do a light vote here or
just?
It's either going to be Fortnite or Warzone. Both have done really well. Fortnite is the clear front runner. I think that Warzone is trying to take its lunch, but it's not quite doing it. I don't know if No Man's Sky has ever gotten recognized for its community support, but I'm actually going to go dark horse and say No Man's Sky. I think they deserve it. I think that game's redemption arc is ridiculous.
Yeah,
so to be fair,
everything I've heard about No Man's Sky in the last year and a half, 2 years is, it's good now.
This trend where it starts and goes up,
Yeah. But let's not an official vote on that category.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Indie game.
Fall Guys.
I think I'm going Fall Guys too because I don't think that it'll I think Hades is in enough other categories that Fall Guys will be recognized here.
Okay.
That's it's the first game that we've talked about that I've played, so I'm going Fall Guys.
I'll go Fall Guys too. one of my favorite video game composers wrote the score for this, so I like it.
Ooh, I'm second guessing myself. Hades is there.
Here's the thing. It's politics. It has to be Hades because Hades has a shot, but if it loses out as I expect it's going to, it has to take Indy. It doesn't make sense for it not to.
Yeah.
You can't lose Game of the Year and lose Indy. So I'm going Hades because.
Damn it! All right, I already said my piece,
Yeah,
so
right.
I can't shit myself too
Can't
much.
change it.
Mobile.
I think this one. Yeah,
Among
this
Us.
is
I
a
think this
clear. This
clearly
is
goes to
no.
Among Us.
This
Or does
is
it
a
go to
no.
Genshin? Does it go to Genshin?
That's the dark horse because it was. I mean that game is doing fucking redonkulously well, but I do think that Among Us being a game that came out
Or the
a while ago.
best game playable on a mobile device, I'm gonna say Among Us just because Genshin runs like poop on a phone. It'll melt your phone, dude. It's
Let me tell you, I had some pretty liquidy poops recently though.
Oh,
God.
All right.
Here we go
Yeah,
again.
well,
I'm going Genshin. I
Oh.
think you have to. I think it's important to not just be too North American centric. This game is fucking outrageously enormous overseas,
Yeah.
and I think that's certainly going to factor in with
I've
an
watched a
engaged
lot of
base of
Genshin
voters.
gameplay.
Though I would say that your point there is important to consider, but this is, I think, almost entirely North American and European voters from the critics.
No, I think it is too, but I don't think that Among Us is as synonymous with mobile. Genshin only launching on PS4. A lot of its player base is on mobile. I know Among Us is too, but I think it's going to go to Genshin. That's my vote.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really community support.
Community support will do light vote here. It has to be fucking Fall Guys. The community
I think
support
so.
for that game is absolutely
probably.
ridiculous. The fucking Twitter account, the fucking memes, the fan influence, it's insane. And especially the fact that that game has been able to pull in so many brands. Like that game is on another level when it comes to community support.
Uh-huh. Best VR, I'm gonna say
That's another no one.
why?
Because no way Alex doesn't take it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I think you can point to Star Wars Squadrons as a runner-up.
I would say Dreams actually is the runner-up.
Oh, I've seen like crazy stuff made in Dreams, like things, like computers.
What Star Wars Squadrons has going for it is ubiquity, which is going to help a lot in the vote when people of different scale VRs are able to jump in and on different platforms. Alex is really prohibitive. So is Dreams by merit of it being PS4 exclusive. I think Alex takes it, but I think if there's going to be a runner-up, I think Timo's right, it's Squadrons, but Alex is going to win.
Okay. Accessibility, we talked about best action. I don't know.
I think that's where Hades takes it, to be honest.
Really?
I'm voting Hades.
I'm going to vote Doom Eternal.
I'm going to go Doom Eternal as well.
I mean, I was playing it last night, and I play on like the hard mode, and it's so hard, and it's so much fun. That's all I can say. And it's so
Doom Eternal
I
clearly focused on combat, but I do think that Hades.
I am willing to lose a point to shout out Dotemu for their work on Streets of Rage 4.
Okay.
So I'm
you're
locking it in, even though
predicting
it's not going to win.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
Wow.
Action adventure, Last of Us.
Ooh, this is an interesting one.
Maybe.
Is the focus of okay, hang on. I'm reading the description here. Action adventure
Combining
game.
combat with traversal and puzzle solving.
Is that Last of Us?
Ori
No.
and Miles are both the ones that I think exemplify that phrase right there.
Sure.
Combat, traversal, puzzle solving.
I'm gonna go with Miles Morales then.
I voted for that, but
It's got to be Ghost.
Ori.
Because part of it sure
Yeah.
is those things, but part of it's the gameplay experience, and the gameplay experience of Ghost is excellent. And I don't think that Ghost takes Game of the Year, but it's an excellent game. I really think that Sucker Punch is going to clean this category up.
Yeah, I think Ghost too.
I'll go with Ghost. Why not?
Didn't you vote for Miles?
No, that was Timo.
That was me.
sorry.
I voted for Miles Morales. Okay, best role playing. I had no clue.
Final Fantasy. Oh no, wait, sorry. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go Yakuza. Dark Horse Yakuza
or maybe
candidate.
Persona.
I'm gonna go Yakuza.
I'm going Yakuza too.
I think there's just this weird energy about it that people who've played it are like kind of insane about it because it's good, and it's just like such a weird game is what I've heard about it, in a good way.
But also, I think recency bias there.
I don't know how much recency bias affects Yakuza. I just don't think Yakuza gets the groundswell, especially not against the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That game holds so much reverence for so many people. and its ability to translate that story into the experience that it has, and with how innovative that game is from a gameplay perspective, the real-time turn-based hybrid combat is fucking phenomenal. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake takes it. Persona 5 Royal being included is weird because it's a fucking enhanced version. It has a lot of people questioning where Xenoblade Definitive Edition is, because I think that would have been a tighter category, but I think it goes to Final Fantasy.
Sure.
Okay. Best fighting.
Yeah, regretting my thing there, but
Mortal Kombat probably, right? Am I mistaken?
No, I think it has to be that. That's a great game.
I'm just gonna say Mortal Kombat. Yep. Family game.
Abram, did you vote on fighting?
I don't know enough about these games. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, because I know that turned the game around for a lot of people. I think that's gonna be bigger than people think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best family. Animal Crossing Horizon.
That's gotta be where
Animal
Crossing takes it.
Yeah.
No way.
Easy.
I mean, some of these are interesting. Like Crash Bandicoot is not a family game. That game is harder than a fucking penis. That's not a kid's game.
And neither are you a kid's content creator, Tucker.
No, that's it. I mean, you got to think about sure, the kids might not be as good as games as they used to be, but Crash Bandicoot has always been skewed younger, and it's no different for Crash 4 just because it has nostalgia play for the media we consume. Crash, I think, definitely deserves to be in there, especially for the high bar of quality it hits. But I do think that it's going to go to New Horizons, but I think the dark horse is Mario Kart Live Home Circuit.
Yeah, I've seen some very interesting videos about that. The AR experience. Doesn't work super well when you play 4-player and is expensive, but okay. Where does
Flight Sim?
No, I'm gonna go Crusader Kings 3. Just that made a really big splash when it came out. And the people who've played it have said it's very good. But Flight Sim is...
This is a weird category. Can we do a light vote here? I don't know how.
Yeah, sure.
We can, yeah.
Because I mean, look at this. It's 4 strategy games and 1 sim game. I don't know why they chose this as a category in the first place. That's 2 genres in one, 2 very different genres in one.
Yeah, XCOM and Flight Sim are different games. But okay,
I'm going Flight Sim.
Light vote Flight Sim, yeah.
Yep.
Crusader. I'm gonna stick with CK3. Best sports or racing?
Tony Hawk. Let's fucking get it.
It's gotta be Tony Hawk. Yeah, that has the media push, and also it's a different one.
Okay,
Tony Hawk.
I'll go Tony Hawk as well,
that's a no.
Best multiplayer.
Oh, this is a tough one. Holy shit.
Jeez, I don't know. Might be.
Oh,
wait, where'd Abram go?
Lost Abram.
Uh-oh.
Abram. I'm split across 2 screens. Whoa.
Oh my God, Tucker's left hand and right hand.
Whoa.
And he's gonna keep him like this.
All right. Can I split my head? No, I can't.
He's coming back. I knew he's coming back.
Yeah.
Abram?
Hello.
Can we just not? This is too hard for me. I don't know.
That's the fun of it, though. That's the fun of it.
Well, for me, when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it's obviously going to be Fall Guys or Among Us. But then I'm like, oh,
it could be
fucking
Warzone.
I feel like the multiplayer aspect of Animal Crossing isn't something that you hear a lot about.
Yeah.
It's not good. That's the problem.
Can people hear me? Am I working?
Yeah.
Okay, my Discord just literally closed and restarted without me touching my computer. I don't know.
Neato.
Well, it wasn't.
Are we talking multiplayer?
So.
Yep.
Yes.
Warzone easily takes it.
I'm gonna go Warzone too.
I'm going Among Us.
I have the hunch.
I think that's the one where it takes it. That game has changed how multiplayer games are talked about online.
It's not super innovative, but okay. It's good, not innovative.
I'll go Fall Guys. Why not?
Okay. I just want to see. Do I even know Alana Pierce? And okay, I just wanted to see who's in the.
I know. I've heard of Tim the Tat Man.
I've heard of 3 of these. So we said we
would
vote
don't care
on this
about this
one,
category.
So okay.
Yep.
All right, are we done? Or are we doing a debut game as well?
I think we can be done.
Okay, sure.
Are there any Dota?
All right.
There's no Dota.
Well, that's it, and we're locked in. We're locked in, and ladies and gentlemen, I will be writing these down, and we will come back. I say the week after the Game Awards happen, or if we are
crazy,
what?
we could just do another video about it.
See, the problem is I won't be here. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's the X factor in all of it.
The XCOM 2 Chimera Squad. That was so bad. I'm
Well,
sorry.
regardless,
We'll figure it out, though.
We'll talk about
We'll figure
it.
it out.
There's no way we don't do an episode where we're shitting on whoever's last. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to request that we do the same thing for the Oscars, just because I'm more
Yes,
well
of
versed
course.
in that area. Okay.
yeah.
Yee!
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess we're saving fucking trailers and everything for next time.
We had so much content this week that we did not get to it all.
Mhm.
That's fine. That's fine. I think that's it's different for us.
That is certainly a new leaf.
Yes. Animal Crossing, a new leaf.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep rolling with these bad.
That's all the
games.
time we've got. I have to get
I've
back.
got to get back.
New leaf for my Nintendo.
Fucking thing. That's my yearbook quote. My senior yearbook quote is literally that.
Really?
Yes.
You
If
fucking
we had
nerd.
if we had yearbook quotes, I would have put something similar.
I would have put something. What would I have put? This is a good segment actually.
That's a good topic. No, let's save that for another time.
Okay.
I won't say what mine is then.
Because I got to think about mine because it's got to be clever and you know.
I actually did have one. Yeah.
I just want to note I ate a frozen pizza for breakfast this morning and it was great.
Nice.
I'd just like to note that my Xbox broke and I have to send it into Microsoft support, and we didn't have time to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Touch on that for like a second,
We
just
got
so it's out there
in
in the universe.
Okay, the long and the short is that I left it on to download a Halo patch, and then I went to turn it on again, and it would not turn on. I tried to recycle the internal hard drive. I tried all different fucking button combinations people said online. Posted about this on my Twitter, got a ton of helpful comments. Half of the comments were, "You're a fucking shill. You don't have it plugged in. You're trying to make Xbox look bad. Yada yada yada." All those people are dumb.
You gotta love it.
I wish, you know what? I wish it was as simple as plugging the fucking thing in, because I paid a little bit of money for it. But hopefully, I've heard Xbox and Microsoft have great customer support, so I'm hoping I can get it.
I would like to shout out
tomorrow.
Your description of it when we were on Discord last night, where you said you turned it on and it just disagreed, and I thought that was very funny.
Yes.
Good content.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
We will see you
I'm
guys
talking
next
about
week.
Argo.
Yeah,
we're about to record our Argo discussion. Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be a heck of a discussion. Catch that this Friday. We'll be back with more content throughout the week this week. We got stuff planned, I think, somewhat. Mr. Planning Man's always planning something over here. We'll be back at this.
Abram, 1 second. Abram Beater from Backlog Banter, yes.
Thank you for calling me. I mean, I want to do one more quick plug for our audience. I'm going to be on the Active Quest show this Friday. We'll be talking more about it in the meantime, talking about Age of Calamity, and we're going to do some cross promotion, hopefully, and get the community a little bit bigger. So if you want to come support their show, be sure to hop over with me then. Great guys over there, and I want to be sure we can bring some of our Backlog Banter love to their community too when I'm headed over. So
yeah,
yep.
I've been tuning into their show. It's really interesting. So
yeah,
nice,
awesome. Well then. We'll be back next week at 4 o'clock on Sunday, as we always are. Somehow we have not gotten this timing screwed up, which is quite amazing.
Yeah, no, it's been impressive.
We screwed up everything else, so
you got to do something right eventually.
Yeah.
All right, laddies. We'll catch y'all on the
long.
flip side.